listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. He scooped up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It is 3rd down and forever. He'll look to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short. So to bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown.
receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this run? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's White. It's past the 35. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Makes the grab. It's White. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments and come up with a stop here? 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense facing 4th down.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Dropping back. It's Moore. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown. And he wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Single back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. Past the 40. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Design quarterback run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The gain makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Moore. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Just one play left here in the half. Oh, it's a reverse. It just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now, fourth down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
QB keeper all the way. Picks up the first and is still going. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Breaks free. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They try to sneak it for the first. Touchdown, Dogs, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hampton. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. But This is proving to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year. Woo-hoo, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught quickly. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Him in the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a keeper. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. To the air, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He keeps it on the design run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to... the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And looking for a big play here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The comeback is on.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Scott. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Moore. The receiver grabs him. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they'll go right back to him on first down. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. A guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Dogs. A huge defensive score.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. The shotgun running play call. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. The defense rising up here late in this football game to protect this lead. What a play. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away with the running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back.
Look at this. They faked the PAT. I'm trying to throw for it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is